Hello students, welcome to the class. Introduction. Copywriting in print, broadcast and other media plays a key role in preparing advertisement. The three separate components of print copy, the headline, the subhead and the body copy, help to make attractive advertisement for the brand and the product. There are guidelines for writing headlines and body copy to ensure that final output fulfills the targeted aims, objectives and purpose of advertisement. There are separate formats and guidelines for a radio and TV copy. Then there are advertising appeals which form the part of central idea of an advertisement. Objectives: copywriting, new trends in copywriting, writing copy for an advertisement. Copywriting. Copywriting can be defined as a process of writing advertising promotional materials. Copywriters are the one who are responsible for the text on brochures, billboards, websites, emails, advertisements, catalogs and more. The text is known as copy, which is everywhere and it is becoming a part of a $2.3 trillion industry worldwide. Unlike news or editorial writing, copywriting is all about getting the reader to take action. That action might be a purchase, opt-in or engage with a product, service or company. Copywriter at times is also referred to as salesman in print. The goal for a copywriter is to create remarkable content that the reader would find valuable and would make them want to take the recommended action. In advertising, copy refers to the text or words used in an advertisement. The body copy is the actual paragraph supporting text, adding additional facts and benefits to the headline and greater concept. In the instance of a print ad, where a television ad is concerned, the body copy would manifest in dialogues, the announcer's script, etc. Copywriting lingo speak includes phrases like concept and concept crafting, conceptualization, proofing, layouts, color proofs and final sign-off. Copywriting basically means taking powerful emotion, evoking word pictures. Traditionally, a copywriter's job was to create the text for ads, promotion brochures and other PR communication. As digital media has expanded, copywriters may have to focus on writing copy that promotes a product or a website. Some web writers who produce more general copy that is not ultimately promotional, however, may be called content writers. Copywriters are tasked with conceptualizing or hatching the big idea. Coming up with a creative concept that sells is a very involved and energy consuming process. It's more than just writing a few words. It is a lot more complicated than churning out a quick headline and a few paragraphs. In the field of broadcasting, copywriters are also known as continuity writers. They are used to help create direct mail pieces, taglines, jingle lyrics, web page content, online ads, email and other internet content, television or radio commercial scripts, press releases, white papers, catalogs, billboards, brochures, postcards, sales letters and other marketing communications media pages. In book publishing, flap copy and jacket flap copy are the terms used for the brief summary of a book which often appears on the inside of the book's hardcover dust jacket. Back cover copy is similar, which is often a briefer text placed on the book's outside back cover. Catalog copy is another book summary maintained in a publisher's catalog of published books. Copy can also appear in social media content, including blog posts, tweets, and social networking site posts. Copywriting should not be confused with copyright. Copyright means that an individual or company has the exclusive legal right to reproduce, publish, sell, or distribute someone's work. The purpose of a copyright is to protect that material and prevent illegal use of it by unauthorized agents. The owner designates the material is copyrighted with the symbol. Most copywriters are employed within organizations such as advertising agencies, public relation firms, company advertising departments, large stores, marketing firms, broadcasters, and cable providers, newspapers, book publishers, magazines, and creative agencies. Copywriters can also be independent contractors who do freelance writing for a variety of clients at the client's offices or working on their own, or partners or employees in a specialized copywriting agency. Such agencies combine copywriting services with a range of editorial and associated services that may include positioning and messaging consulting, social media and SEO consulting, developmental editing and copy editing, proofreading, fact checking, layout and design. A copywriting agency most often serves large corporations. A copywriter usually works as part of a creative team. Advertising agencies partner copywriters with art directors. The copywriter contributes in creating an advertisement's verbal or textual content, which often includes receiving the copy information from the client. The copywriter is responsible for producing compelling and persuasive content, and the art director has ultimate responsibility for visual communication. In the case of print, work may oversee production, although in many instances either person may come up with the overall idea for the advertisement or commercial, which is typically referred to as the concept. It is the process of collaboration which often improves the work. Copywriters are similar to technical writers, and the careers may overlap. Broadly speaking, technical writing is dedicated to informing readers rather than persuading them. For example, a copywriter writes an ad to sell a car, while a technical writer writes the operator's manual explaining how to use it. One of the most traditional routes to begin copywriting career is to start with a bachelor's degree in marketing. There are varieties though. Plenty of them start as successful copywriters with little education or get their start in journalism or even creative writing. The established path often includes some kind of internship and then a directed job search. One major component of this job search will be the copywriter's portfolio, which is a physical or digital representation of projects, products that the copywriter has worked on. The characteristics needed to be a copywriter are similar no matter what type of environment the writer works in. At the end of the day, copywriters must be easygoing personalities, as their work is very often criticized, changed or clashed. They must be willing to accept others' ideas and edits. They must have a creative streak, especially verbally. Most of all, both kinds of copywriters must understand how to use and bend the language to capture sales and attention. New trends in copywriting. Technology is increasing role in reducing the size of sales copy. Modern technology demands that the message is delivered in a couple of sentences. Twitter gives us 140 characters to communicate thoughts or promote a brand. The rise of the smartphone has introduced the world to microblogging, thus enabling copywriters to write short blog posts on mobiles and post them on a website. And with Google placing an increasing emphasis on mobile-friendly, responsible websites, it seems that the standard word limit provided to post a blog is becoming a thing of past. Similarly, mobile devices have introduced photo marketing, and with mobile apps like Snapchat displaying images for up to 10 seconds, there is no denying that minimalist marketing is on the rise. Society is changing faster than at any time in history. As society has changed, so too has the field of advertising. Instantaneous global communication, instant messaging, and new media such as YouTube are just a few of the ways copywriters have had to adjust their communication styles and messages to connect with buyers. Writing copy in today's fast-paced, information-laden society involves communicating key information in short blasts through mediums such as text messaging and audio scripts involving video and podcasting. Copywriting skills and techniques are evolving as fast as new ways to market are created. Today's copywriter must be able to communicate clearly in 3 punchy sentences, as well as create 40-page sales letters for direct mailings. Some of the new trends in copywriting are less formal, more conversational tone. The rapid shift in advertising from traditional to alternative media means less formal writing. Connecting with readers, especially the growing number of younger buyers, has increased the demand for a more conversational tone in writing. Copywriters have long been taught not to write formally, but this guideline has taken on an entirely new meaning when they post on blogs or develop the content for videos on websites. The trend of writing less formally is only going to continue in the decade to come, highlighting benefits versus features. With less than 2 seconds to grab a reader's attention, demonstrating what's in it for the reader, also known as WIIFM, is more important in today's advertising age than ever before. Immediately connecting with what a reader deeply feels, catches their attention, and entices them to continue reading. Having their problem solved is what they are looking for, not how you can do it. Relationship building and permission-based marketing. Consumers are doubtful of being sold to at the turn of every corner, as this is happening so frequently. But if they are interested in your product, they will take the time to learn more about you and your offerings. And once consumers do learn to trust the company and its brand, they are more likely to subscribe to e-zines, read free reports, download podcasts, and the term permission-based marketing was born. Because consumers are so bombarded with offers and overwhelmed with information, copywriters who have the ability to condense useful needed information into a usable, easy to read format can be key to businesses interested in developing a relationship with target markets. Providing electronic newsletters, free reports, white papers, and podcasts are just a few of the many ways businesses build relationships and get permission to market to consumers. Proof and validation, guarantees, testimonials, earned awards, and company history are definite must-haves for every company. Marketeers should create strong guarantees and include widespread use of testimonials to demonstrate happy buyers and powerful results. Including information about the company's long-standing history or its founders gives readers a sense of familiarity and confidence in their purchase. Staff photos, the story of how the company was founded, and information on the company's awards or relationships with other proven companies validates a company's reputation and permanence. Promise of action. Instant gratification is expected in today's world. Will readers lose weight at once? Can they download the product right away? Will their back stop hurting or their headache disappear instantly? Is the information they need to finish their product available immediately? Consumers expect it, companies provide it. All of this information should be included in the copy. Infographics and email marketing. With Google's increasing focus on the use of images in marketing, it is no wonder the digital marketeers are embracing infographics like never before. The way that people read on the web has changed significantly over the last few years, and people now scan for information rather than giving their undivided attention to a piece of text. And it's this new ability that online readers have to scan that has made infographics such a popular way of marketing. Their visual appeal grabs people's attention, and they don't take long to read either. Carefully selected statistics, phrases and images make for light reading but still add value to those searching for information on a particular topic. Infographics tend to be an effective way of building backlinks as they are easily embedded on blogs. Even direct marketing methods have seen a shift towards minimalist copy, with email subject lines becoming shorter so as to avoid being marked as spam by email filters. Avoiding words like free, money, offer, and anything that sounds overly sales-like ensures that your email reaches the recipient's inboxes and not their junk folder. As with blog posts, only 20% of people read past an email headline unless they recognize the sender. Given that people tend to scan information nowadays, text in the email body tends to be shorter and less informative. Sales emails are now a day's return to create intrigue rather than heavily selling a product or service. Shorter emails tend to have a higher read rate too, as at first glance they appear more like short inquiries rather than several pages of product information most readers instinctively steer away from. Writing copy for an advertisement. Copywriting is the use of words and ideas to promote a person, business, opinion or idea. Before you start writing copy for an ad, you need to do some homework. You won't be doing it alone though, as you will get help from the people from the account servicing team. In fact, they are the ones who are going to give you the work, as they are in charge of an account in an ad agency. They work with the clients to define opportunities, timelines and budgets and lot of other stuff. Overall, they are the liaison between the client and the agency. Look at the current positioning of the brand you are working on. Start looking at the positioning of the brand and what positioning your competitors occupy. Should you concentrate on defining your client's position or do some depositioning of the competition? Do they have an adjective? What's your adjective? Brand is equal to adjective. Each brand has its own core value. Consumers don't have to figure out what the brand they use have to stand for. It is up to you to make the brand stand for something. Get to know the target audience. Always do your audience research, homework before you even attempt writing in copy. You usually don't have enough time. Make time. Who are the people you are writing for? How old are they? The answer to these questions will add to the value of copywriting outputs and increase effectiveness. Find a USP by making a tight strategy. In finding this, your client servicing partner plays an important role. Good strategy is stimulating and you can create amazing executions. However, be cautious that the strategy should be simple. Learn to handle criticism. Creative outputs are more a reflection of opinion, crafting, and effort than talent, and certainly have no bearing on one's character. Through discussions and criticism, you may catch a glimpse of what your audience think and act like. Only maybe. But don't bank on it and learn to trust your gut. Once you have made up your mind, don't be afraid to defend your ideas to other copywriters or creatives. Believe in your own copy. So many times you may have to face an empty page or empty word, but don't get scared. Feeling butteries in your stomach is part and parcel of the creative process. The ultimate creative sin is not believing in your own work. If you don't buy into it, your client almost certainly won't either. And if they do it, it will be bad for the brand and your reputation as a copywriter. Copywriting tips aren't the be all and the end all. Yet, the above copywriting tips constitute the very minimum requirements for developing your copywriting technique, and most freelance copywriters will benefit from them. Copy style. All good advertising copy comprises of the same basic elements. Good advertising copy always grabs attention. Consumers are flooded with ads, so it is vital that an ad catches the eye and immediately grabs interest. Headline or slogans such as VW's Drivers Wanted campaign, color or layout, targets, new colorful simple ads are a testimony to this. Or illustration such as the Vodafone's Zuzu characters or Zolof's depressed ball and his ladybug friend. Promises credible benefit. To feel compelled by an ad, the consumer must stand to gain something. The product is often not enough. Customers look for free gifts, prestige, power or fame. Keeps interest. Grabbing the consumer's attention isn't enough. You have got to be able to keep that attention for at least a few seconds. This is where your benefits come into play or a product description that sets your offer apart from the others. Generates action. This is the ultimate point of advertising copy. It must make the reader react in some way. This doesn't necessarily translate to buying the product immediately or using the service. Your ad could be a positioning tool to enable the reader to think about you in a certain light. Speak to your audience or the audience you are like to reach, and you will be surprised how frequently they come to you in the future. Why copywriting is important? As we all know that it is done for the advertising of the product or service. Copywriting is very important to achieve your business goals. It targets certain people to buy your products, which satisfies the customer's needs and motivates you to utilize their services. Copywriting generates your business revenue and helps you to increase your purchases. It raises your brand awareness. It will benefit you when you solve your customer's problem. You need to be in the mind of your consumer and think according to them to meet their desires and needs. Benefits of copywriting in advertising. Copywriting has great importance in advertising as it helps in earning ROI and makes your business successful by targeting the audience to persuade their needs. As we all know, advertising is the most important essential for any business, whether it is the product selling or service selling. We need to advertise our products to meet the customer's range. For that, copywriting is the basic tool. Copywriting and advertising go side by side for a businessman. Good copywriting material engages a customer and attracts them to buy the product. It generates your profitability and gives your business growth. Copywriting improves your reputation in the market and gives you a direct reach to the global market. Copywriting helps you to communicate with a wide range of people directly without any problem. It helps you to generate persuasive content that helps to achieve the sales goal. You have to rank on Google to generate more sales, in which copywriting will help you to convert your temporary visitors into permanent buyers. Brand image. This is one of the advantages of copywriting. The ad copy you create becomes the digital representation of your brand. People will judge your products and services based on the copy you write about them. This is especially true for new customers and top of the funnel marketing. A good copy resonates with the tone of the brand. Better ROI. An ad copy is quite timeless. As ad copies become an infinity of your brand, they do not need constant changes, especially one used on Google Ads. A high quality score will also help you derive the most returns. Keep it simple. A very important ingredient for a copywriter is simplicity. An ad copy aims not to sound fancy or over the top, but to appease the target audience. Do not use words that make you look smart, but use words that are understandable to the end users. Copywriting is the art to paint a picture that drives the best results. It appeals to your readers to buy your product or service, subscribe to your channel or newsletter. And you need to give this amazing task to a writer who has specialized in convincing people and who has the power to write words that engages your readers. It is the most essential part of advertising, and you know that to grow a business, you need better advertisement. Everyone can write, not everyone can drive results. How does copywriting differ from content writing? One of the most common questions people have about copywriting is how it differs from content marketing. Just like copywriters, content marketers are vying to get users' attention in a brief amount of time. According to one survey, users spend an average of only 2 minutes on a blog post before leaving. Copywriters also have just moments to capture a user's attention. However, the aim of copywriting and content marketing copy are different. Content marketing focuses on indirect sales goals like educating, amusing, or building brand awareness. Examples of content marketing are things like blog posts, white papers, e-books, and webinars. The main aim of copywriting is to get readers of the content to take a certain action, and you usually see it in ads, call to action, CTAs, and product descriptions. Summary. The world of advertisement is going around one principle, the principle of attraction. Whatever the product at the end, the advertisement is the thing that has to attract the customers. How do the advertisements compete with one another in order to attract one's attention? According to the encyclopedia, the advertising communication could be perceived as a complex area for preparation, composition, and distribution of messages. In general, it is an informational process between people for exchanging and sharing of meaning caused by their joint activity. Most of the advertising campaigns have a utilitarian function to sell. There are such which popularize charities. The primary aim of the advertisement is to motivate the consumers to choose the particular product, event, or community. Motivation is necessity, indispensability, desire, strive for possession. Viewed from the position of the graphic design, one product is successful if it is a combination between complementary factors of the visual image,